Hello and welcome to the Harty News.
Today some of our main stories are the Wildon Schools Eco Classroom,
Winchester Comedy Festival,
Formula One Hype,
and a rescued pet giraffe.
First, let's go to our correspondent who has all the information on the Wildon Schools Eco Classroom.
Now over to George with all the information.
Wildon School has recently built a new eco-friendly yurt for lessons outside in an eco-friendly environment. The yurt, originally a type of Mongolian tent, is made of sweet chestnut wood and a canvas sheet instead of traditional yak skin. Some things included in the yurt include tea-making facilities, a wood burner and furniture, with special habitats for reptiles having been built nearby. The science department plans to use it for lessons about the environment, something which students have been enthusiastic about.
Thank you, George, for that. That was very useful.
Now to our next report about the Winchester Comedy Festival.
Over to Tom and Sinead.
The Winchester Comedy Festival is coming this October. Enjoy 4 nights of non-stop laughter with some of the biggest laughs and entertainment, including Stuart Francis, Jason Byrne, Izzy Salty and many more.
In the luxury of the wonderful Theatre Royale, there are also some special highlights, including Francis himself headlining the opening night, helping to start the party with a bang. You won't miss it, as this is an annual event on the comedy calendar, but it's a gem to see it first before your friends. Catch this hilarious laughter fest from the 4th to the 7th of October this year.
Thank you for that report.
Our next report is about Formula One.
Over to Sam to tell us more. And Mason.
The new season of Formula One begins this coming weekend.
Yep, the first race is being held on the 18th of March 2012 in Melbourne, Australia.
Yes, Mason, and there are many new drivers this season, and we see a couple with no race starts in Formula One to their name so far.
And don't forget, there have been many transfers pre-season between teams to try and bag themselves the most experienced or the biggest upcoming stars.
I agree, and it's been said that the firm favourites Red Bull, McLaren and Ferrari have stuck with their same lineup from last season.
I can see why that has been done. And did you know that the HRT team might not make to the opening race in Australia?
That's news to me, however proved unfounded. HRT's lineup features Spanish Pedro de la Rosa, 41, and Indian Narani and Cartian, 35, with a combined driving age of 36 years.
And don't forget Mercedes with the strong driving partnership of Michael Schumacher and Nico Rosberg with experienced Duke and tipped to do well. End of report.
Thank you for that.
Now to our last report on a rescue pet giraffe.
Over to our correspondents, Ashley and Luke, to tell you more.
Last February, a South African giraffe was found dehydrated and ill. Craig was leading a safari in South Africa when he found the animal very ill. He then took the animal back to his home in England. The man treated him like a pet, a very unusual one. It got strung again and back to its normal self. Also, it started to respond to its name, which is impressive. Sadly, after that, Fienne, the giraffe, ate some poisonous leaves and died. The family loved it and it became their own pet. We have an interview with a child. How do you feel about this?
I think he done well to save him, but it is very sad that he died, as it was a good animal. He should have gone back to the wild once it regained full health.
And I think that the giraffe should have been sent back to the world where it belongs, as it is not a domestic animal.
Thanks, that was very interesting.
That's it for today.
Hope to see you next time.
Thank you and good afternoon.